hey guys, today you have quiz 33 to do, so you need to do quiz 33, and then we will read pages 463 through 466. So you can go ahead and do the quiz right now, and then we can come back and do the new part of the new lesson. Alright, so on page 463, we start with maintaining life. It says cells were designed for one purpose, to do work. Their specialized tasks will vary widely, as we have seen throughout our course. And so we're going to get into some of that. And so we have the cytoskeleton must be arranged to meet the cell's changing needs, and accumulate poisons must be deactivated. A living cell must remain fantastically busy just to keep functioning and to maintain a stable internal environment, a condition known as homeostasis. So homeostasis maintains a stable internal environment. A major physical requirement for this is going to be proper osmotic pressure, which is properly related to the concentration of dissolved substances or solutes inside the cell. You must maintain a proper pH. A cell must maintain a certain internal pH, which is a measurement of the concentration of acids and bases within the cell. It talks about temperature there. You need to maintain a good temperature. And so it says that at normal body temperatures when the enzymes perform their best. We have food and waste. Next we have maintenance and repair. Because of its vast complexity, a cell must devote considerable effort to maintaining its maintenance and repair of its components. So the cell is constantly taking in old and new old proteins and out of service, and putting in new proteins into service. The energy requirements of cells. The primary task of all cells is to obtain energy, for it is energy that gives the cell its ability to work. You have making and storing energy there on page 464. You have photosynthesis, which is the process by which nearly all autotroph self-feeding organisms transform radiant solar energy. Releasing energy. Living cells break down chemical substances such as glucose and combine them with oxygen to release energy through the process of cellular respiration. Because this process requires oxygen, it is also called aerobic with oxygen respiration. Aerobic. The energy released by the cellular respiration is used to synthesize the special phosphorus compound adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. Skipping along a little bit, we have on page 465, we have fermentation. It says under anaerobic without oxygen conditions, cellular respiration cannot take place, so cells rely on fermentation for energy. In fermentation, glycolysis takes place in cellular respiration, but the proteinuria produced is converted to alcohol in yeast, or lactate and acid in humans and most other organisms, instead of being combined with oxygen. Lactic acid, just so y'all know, is also what, if you ever work out or throw like baseball or football or something, lactic acid is what builds up in your muscles, and that is what makes your arm fatigued and sore. And that's why a lot of times after you throw or something like that, or exercise, they will suggest oxygen to you basically run. That way you're pumping oxygen through the muscle, and so that oxygen will help move that lactic acid out as a means to kind of alleviate the pain or soreness. Opposite processes, both photosynthesis and cellular respiration convert energy into a form that living cells can use. And then membrane transport, designed into every cell, is the ability to regulate what enters it and what leaves it. The regulation is a function of proteins in the cell membrane. Passive transport, because the cells do not have to use energy for either simple diffusion or facilitated diffusion to occur. These processes are called passive transports. They don't need anything active to occur. They're called passive because they don't need to use the energy. Whereas you have active transport, which is where the movement of molecules across the cell membrane from a place of lower concentration to a place of higher concentration with the expenditure of energy. So if it uses the energy, that is active transport. You have endocytosis, which is the process of taking in large substances. Then you have penocytosis, which is another form of endocytosis called the intake of liquids, which is penocytosis, which is cell drinking. Next, you have exocytosis, which is where cellular waste products are eliminated from the cytoplasm by cytoplasm. Skipping through, we have the cilia and flagella, and the flagella are basically the euglenias, and dinoflagellates and sperm cells are all examples or cells that move about by means of flagella, which is the whip-like tails that extend from their cells and move by means of cilia, which are tiny hair-like projections that extend from the cell membrane. So we will stop there for today and then finish up the rest of the chapter. You will have a test coming up on Friday, so if you have any material you need to ask questions about, now's the time to start getting that to me so I can get that to you by Friday. So y'all have a good day.